안녕, 오늘은 Will Puberty Last My Whole Life 이라는 책을 리뷰할 겁니다. 이 책 지은 의사 선생님은 Julie Metzger 그리고 Robert Lehman입니다. 스탠포드 대학교에서 그 선생님들이 가르쳐주는 사춘기에 대한 것을 가르쳐줍니다. So it has a section about puberty and many sections about lots of other things that relate to puberty as well. 사춘기만이 아니라 사춘기 대한 종류가 많습니다. There is a boys side and a girls side, and on the side you can see the blue is the boys side and the pink is the girls side. 여기 여기 여성들이 읽는 거 있고 남성 읽는 것도 있습니다. 여기 옆에 보면은 파란색이 남성이고 핑크색이 여성입니다. This book was actually made by the doctors who gave the lectures, and at the lectures they give time to ask questions. And they put together this book with questions, their favorite questions, and the most frequently asked questions. 그래서 여기 선생님들이 아이들이 물어본 문제를 여기 책 안에 넣습니다. 제일 많이 물어보는 문제를 넣고 선생님들이 제일 좋아하는 문제도 넣습니다. They divide each, they organize each question into one section. And so it's very organized, and each chapter you can go into any section that you choose. So, and each question is perfectly fitted into those sections. In this book, the themes are not just puberty, but sex, growth hormones, pubic hair, and also of body changes. The main topic is puberty and sex, so I'm going to do it about sex. There are 3 whole chapters devoted about sex. And in the book, it lists things like there's different kinds of sex, like anal sex, instead of sexual intercourse, where an erected penis enters a vagina. And it also lists what sex can do. Sex makes a woman pregnant and gives birth to a child. Also, sex can transmit diseases such as the STD, which is a sexually transmitted disease. It can also transmit other diseases, but the book doesn't list the other diseases, only the STDs. So, people have sex to have babies and also just for fun, because sex feels extremely good. Quote from the book. A man doesn't wear a condom, then the STD may be present. A woman can take a pill that tells her body not to release an egg, or a different pill to kill all the sperm that enters the uterus. If a man wears a condom, then the sperm doesn't get released, and the woman will never have a baby that way. And so the 3 chapters are chapters 9, 14, and chapter 15. So the first question is, are sperm alive, and do they know where to go? Well, sperm are definitely alive, but they don't know where to go. They look a lot like tadpoles, and with their round heads and their tail, but they are much smaller, and they swim a lot like tadpoles by wiggling their tails. They are one of the few cells that can actually move around by itself. And the sperm don't know where to go. They don't know where to swim, so they just swim. The second question is, what is sex? Sex is when an erected penis enters a vagina. People found ways that you can have different kinds of sex, like anal sex, when an erected penis enters the anus. A lot of people have sex for fun because it feels very good. But because it transmits STDs, men use condoms to make sure the sperm is not released and STDs are not available. And the third question is, how was it invented? Well, it wasn't invented. It was always a part of life. People are made by sex, and everyone on the planet was made by sex. A long time ago, animals evolved by different animals mating and having sex with each other. So this is just an example, but let's say a gorilla and a chimpanzee mated. Then there'd be a different animal than a gorilla and a chimpanzee, and so on. So now, when humans came, they watched other animals and found out what sex was and how it reproduces. The fourth question is, how does a girl know she's pregnant? Well, a girl knows when her periods stop, if her belly grows. Hormones also cause an upset stomach and different appetites. Women can take a simple urine test just to tell her if she's pregnant or not. The last question of all. The last question: can a woman give birth without having sex? The answer is yes and no. No, because you can't have a baby without having sex. But in modern times, scientists found out that they could take sperm from the dad and an egg from the mom surgically and combine them in the laboratory to form a zygote. A zygote is a combination of an egg and a sperm. Once a sperm enters an egg, no other sperm can enter. All eggs are X, and half the sperm are Y, and half the sperm are X. If it's a double X, then it'll be a girl. If it's an XY, then it's a boy. So people have tried to find out if any day, what kind of food, what they're wearing while they're having sex affects the gender of the boy or girl. Well, nothing really does. It's the sperm who gets to the egg first. Now, that is it for this part. I'm going to keep talking later.